What's up, everybody? This is Whisky in the 6. I'm Rob. Today I'm doing Laphroaig Cairdeas. This is the 200th anniversary edition. Alright, but before I get into this bottle, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Snupps. Alright guys, so this is Snupps, S-N-U-P-P-S. You can download it for free on iOS or Android. As I said last video, I would take a comment from one of you guys and post it to start a conversation. So Ian says, what do you all think of NAS scotches flooding the market right now? A lot of them are getting great reviews. Although I have had only a few myself, I understand it is a way to get scotch on the market to help satisfy demand. What I don't understand is the pricing. He goes on to compare Ardbeg 10 and Ardbeg Udal and basically suggests that he won't be buying NAS whiskeys. Alright, a few people have already chimed in. I would like to know what you guys think. The way you guys can do that is join us in the Whisky in the 6 group, which is this group right here. Alright, and you guys can get started on your own with Ian's comment, as well as sharing your collection and joining in on the conversation in general. Cheers. Welcome back. So, this is bottled at 51.5%. It is the 200th anniversary edition, like I said. It's made using only the distillery's smaller stills. It's also whiskey only coming from the #1 warehouse. The reason why they did that is because this is the anniversary edition. The master distiller wanted to replicate what it was like back when the distillery first started. So the smaller stills, the #1 warehouse where it all began, that's kind of the idea they were going for. Alright, on the nose. So this had a lot of time to oxidize. The reason why I included the Snupps mention in this is because these are highly collectible. They sell out pretty quickly in the UK. In North America, you can still pick up the 2017 pretty easily. Not too easily, but it's still available. And some of the older ones are a little bit more difficult to come by. Classic Laphroaig right here. You definitely get like old dunnage type smell over here, like a wine cellar, like the smell of a wine cellar, which for some that might sound a little bit off-putting, but I actually like that smell. It reminds me of hanging prosciutto and that sort of stuff, which, like I said, might sound off-putting for some people, but I actually really enjoy that. There's definitely some peat here. A lot of saltiness. A little bit of caramel as well. Leaning towards like a fruity, like almost pear or apple, like a caramel apple almost, or a salted caramel apple. All right, on the palate. So, after about a half a bottle of oxidation, you do not have to add water to this. Actually, adding water to it, for me in this particular whiskey, takes away from the experience because it becomes a little bit more, it becomes a little thinner, and then it kind of loses its appeal for me, which is that viscosity that the 51.5% brings to the table. This one was, I believe, bottled in 2015. All right, the distillery started in 1815. Obviously, I'll never get a chance to try something that was distilled in 1815 unless by some fluke I hit the lottery but this definitely has a unique taste to it, something that I'm not familiar with because it's maybe something from years past. Okay, so for me, I like this a lot. It's got unique character. It's very diverse. I'm gonna say that this is an A, but I can definitely see why a lot of you guys would put this in the A+ category and beyond. It's definitely tasty stuff. I heard great things about the Cairdeas series as a whole. This is the first one that I've had an opportunity to try, thanks to Peter White, who gave me this bottle. I think we traded for it, I can't remember exactly. He may have just donated the half bottle to the channel, I'm not sure. But really good stuff, easily drinkable. Something that, despite being 51.5%, I can definitely go to on a nightly basis if I'm looking for that peat kick. But it's not overly peaty by any means. It's not like your quarter cask type peat. It's less than that in my opinion. That could have something to do with the fact that it's been open for probably about a year, right? So I'm not 100% sure there, but bottles do tend to lose their peatiness over time while open. All right, really good stuff. Like I said, that's an A. You guys can check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All right, add me on any of those. I reply to comments. I reply to personal messages. All right, I try to stay in the loop as much as possible. So you guys feel free to comment below. Hit that like button, and also if you're not subscribed, you can do so now. Cheers, guys.